that I've got a rock. Maybe that's not good. I know I'm losing money. Are you back in Alabama? Crash the fuck out. Oh, it sucks, I hate it. Filming my content is so much harder. It probably makes sense to absolutely no one. And it's because you really don't. Is the podcast coming back? If you follow me for a while, then you may know that every year I do a yearly recap video. And I think I've been doing it since 2018. Because I got started on YouTube in 2017, so I don't know if I did one that year, because I think I was only posting for like maybe 2 or 3 months at that point, but I have done one every single year. And if you watch the 2023 recap video, that was like tears. That was like not a good one. And I just wasn't planning on doing a 2024 one. Quite frankly, I haven't been uploading a lot over here, and things that happened in 2024 were far too personal that I didn't feel like I could do an authentic video. Like, I wouldn't give you guys any details. Like, it just like did not make sense for me to do one. But I put a video request box on my Instagram stories, and a lot of people said life update, Q&A. And then someone specifically requested a yearly recap video and flat out said, I feel like I don't know what's going on in your life. And it's because you really don't. So then I added another box on Instagram and said, you know what, ask me questions. Any personal question, like I can decide if it's too personal or not, but whatever you wanna know, let me film a Q&A on YouTube and give you what you're looking for. So I have got, like, it's honestly like not too many here, just because this has only been up for a couple of hours, and I'm just gonna answer as many as possible, as many as I feel comfortable with. I have got no plan for this, so I'm just gonna kind of go in order, and if it jumps all around, it jumps all around. Are you back in Alabama full time? No, we are not. We are gonna be going back between Alabama and Texas. That has always been the plan. It's just now you're not really going to see any Texas. I realized there filming my content is so much harder, and I would rather work harder here to get a good quality within my videos and just like hustle my ass off, so then when I go there, I just have to edit and I don't really have to film nearly as much. The aesthetics of this home, the availability to stores and thrift stores and just content, like working here is night and day easier than it is in Texas. So we are still gonna be going back and forth. Like, we have spent a good chunk of time back in Texas this past month. It's just, it's going to appear far more like we're in Bama, even though we are not. Does that make sense? It probably makes sense to absolutely no one, but that's just the way it is. Do you get to spend the summer in Bama? So we are planning on spending a month, hopefully a month. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but it's gonna be like probably at least 2 weeks here in Bama this summer all together as a family, and then we'll probably be in Texas for a little bit and continuing that back and forth. It just all depends how leave works, but yeah, I'll be here for part of that. Following you since your old house and rooting for you. Are you okay? I am okay. I'm okay. I'm not gonna say I'm better than okay, because it all depends on the moment. Like, it's so funny. I had an absolute crash the fuck out yesterday. And then I made myself a sleepy time tea, and I was like, whew, shit's good. Like, life's good. Let's sit in bed. Let's watch Friends. Hell yeah. And I feel like I have just kind of trained myself to like allow myself to have those moments, but then I snap back. Like, I really ride in the level of like happiness. So like, yeah, I can be knocked down and I can be in a shitty mood, or I can like be frustrated, I could be upset, I could be mad, and then I just like jump back here and I'm like la da 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 da, and then I can jump way up here, you know? But like, I feel like maybe that's not good. No, that's good, right? That I can like have that control, that I can bounce back. It's just, I filmed this video and I'm still debating whether I want to edit it or not. Trauma dumping. I've been going through it clearly, and I feel really, really stuck. And I've gotten to the point now where I'm like, I just need to move on. I need to move forward. And what does that look like? How does that look? And then yesterday was like really eye-opening to me to just fully accept my reality and like the place that things are at. Not a question, just hope you're doing well. Thank you. How are you finding it being your own brand manager? Oh, it sucks, I hate it. I think I was really, really lucky with the fact that like once brand deals started coming in, I immediately jumped on the manager train, and I had a manager for 4 years. And then now taking on all that work myself, especially being a stay-at-home mom now, it's like I already took on another full-time job. Like, being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time job, and I was a full-time content creator. So then I was like, let me add this one thing. And then I left my management team and I was like, let me add this one thing. Like, the worst timing to do it Can I do it? Yes, but I am so much slower at responding to emails than what a manager would be. And it's just not, like, I'm at the point where I know I'm losing money. I know I am. It's just so hard for me to balance everything. And I would love to have a good management team that really aligns with me and where I'm at right now. It's just I'm not willing to settle. What does your ring look like? Not sure if you shared already. I shared a full video on TikTok about this, but I don't even know if that's gonna be focused. My wedding band is from Amazon. So I wanna get a nice wedding band now that I've got a rock. It's just figuring out what I want it to look like. I don't know. Will your videos go back to regular content on YouTube, or will you just continue to do toys? Yes, so my goal with YouTube going forward, I don't want to do really toy stuff over here, okay? I have tried to upload my short form videos that I'm doing on the other two platforms over here, and I understand, like, it just does not make sense. Like I mentioned in my last video, you guys don't get the Cathrin Manning little people lore, and I'm fine with that. But I would like to do more sit down videos of like baby products that I like, or like really structured videos over here. This is easier for me to film during nap time instead of doing a vlog and figuring out what I want to share, what I don't want to share. Because like when it comes to him, I'm really private and protective, and I just don't want to share all that much. Like toys, freaking play kitchen, like that's fun. It's not like really about him, you know, like you're not learning any intimate details about him. And I just think vlogging right now is a little bit tricky, and maybe I just gotta do it more to understand how to do it. Because whenever I do a morning vlog as a mom, I always get comments of people being like, I love how you show motherhood without showing your kid. Like it's always focused on me, and I love that. So I need to figure out how I can incorporate the vlogs that I love doing, do some sit down videos. Like you guys know, I'm still like such a business analytical person. It's just, I ran out of content to share, okay? I couldn't keep sharing YouTube tips. There was literally nothing else to share. But now I'm like, I know how to grow on TikTok. I know how to make money on TikTok. Like I feel like I've learned so much since taking a step away from YouTube that I'm like, I could go back to sharing some tips, some business stuff, but that's not going to be all my content. Like I've got so much more that I want to share. So I'm really not sure. I do not have a concrete plan, but it's not going, like my YouTube videos are not going to be like toy reviews. That's just not what it's going to be over here. This is more in, like this is a totally different platform. So you're gonna get more in-depth videos about other stuff. House update. Okay, what projects are still in progress? I have got video requests to do a house update, and I'm debating filming one just walking through the house, being like where it's at right now. This room is truly the only room that is actually done in the house. My work in progress rooms right now, I started doing the staircase, and even the basement isn't done being painted, and I just need to designate the time to finish painting that. So that is probably my next project, just to like have that done. Because once I finish that paint, it's like, okay, well then basement's done. Or like that, because there's another room in the basement, and the garage is a fucking disaster. We're not even gonna talk about that room. But I just need to get to the point where I'm actually finishing out these projects. And then the two bathrooms up here, I am almost done with the one bathroom. I just need to do touch-up paint, and I need to finish the content for it, and then I can post that content and just be done with that room. So that one is not hard to do. It's just like I hate the finishing touches. I hate the little details, and that's almost what held me back with this room. I just wanted to be like, it's close enough. Like I don't need to finish the trim work. And then I was like, if you don't finish the trim, you need to get that shit done. And then the primary bathroom, that just needs to like finish up paint. Like it's not a lot of work. And I also need to get the electrical back running. Those are like the few things that are a work in progress right now. And I would love to just finish out the trim. I really would love to do that, because I think that would make the living room, dining room area feel more complete. I want to do some kind of built-in in the weird nook that I'm looking at right now. How do you decide what is too personal to share? Creators warn about being too personal. This is so different for every creator. And the way I think about it now, because obviously I've gone through phases of like sharing a lot and then not sharing as much, is like, I don't share whatever I don't want to receive comments or questions on. Like I made the mistake with my last house sharing that like the closing was so bad, and I still get asked to this day to share the story of what happened. And Now I'm at the point where I can share because it's just like, fuck those people. It's just like not worth it. Like I just didn't want to spend more energy on that. And I think the easiest thing to ask yourself is like, okay, do I want comments or questions on this? Do I want this to be a part of like my storyline? Did you figure out more streams of income besides social media? I mean, I've got like investment accounts and then my own house. And that's like really it in terms of outside of social media. Are you selling the house? No, absolutely not. For one, it is nowhere close to being at a point where I could sell it. Like if I did sell it in this state, I would lose money. And that's not fucking worth it. But also, you know, I love this house. So, no. Is the podcast coming back? No. Would love a meet cute story time of how you and hubby met, but totally get if not. Maybe one day I'll share. But as of right now, I would need to talk to him to be like, can I like finally share this story? But as of right now, I'm not going to share. Ooh, did you go ring shopping together or did he surprise you? So Cutie and I actually went ring shopping here in Bama. It was such an interesting experience because I have never done that before. So to try on different rings and like really realize what I liked, like I thought I just wanted kind of like a plain stone. Like I knew I wanted either a circle or an oval. I just love roundness. It's like softer, even like in furniture and stuff. I love when it's rounded. That's just my personal preference. So I knew I was always going to want something like that, but I was like, I just want a simple stone so then I can add more fun with my other rings. And when I tried on a simple stone, I fucking hated it. So much on my hand. I was like, this is not right. Give me all of the bling. So I ended up sending him like example photos and even videos of like what I kind of liked on my hand, but I wanted to still be surprised with what the ring looked like. So he did fully pick this out on his own. It's just I gave him a little bit of guidance of like, this is what I like. And I even tried on like different carats to be like, what is too big? Oh my gosh, I saw someone's ring the other day and it was like their whole front. And I was like, how is that humanly possible? And especially like now having a kid, this one is actually perfect because it doesn't snag on things. It is like soft all around. So he's even had it like kind of go on his face and like it won't scratch him. And it's perfect for being a mom. Like it's great. Tips for what to do when you are financially struggling as a full-time content creator. Find different streams of income. And work smarter, not harder. Stop trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, okay? That's the way I like really feel with YouTube right now is I could spend freaking hours. Like when I did my room makeover video of my office and I uploaded it to YouTube, I spent, I think it was like 3 or 4 hours one night editing it and I was up late doing it. And that was just at one time because then I had worked before that. I don't even know. I probably spent like 6 hours total maybe editing it. Like it wasn't like that advanced of a video. But when I uploaded it, full transparency, that video's only made me $40. And I was like, this is exactly why I'm doing TikTok. Like this is why I'm doing TikTok because yes, I'm driving to a thrift store and like altogether I would say I give myself an hour to make that video happen. And then editing it is going to take 20 to 30 minutes. That's it. And I could potentially make $2,000 off of a video that took me an hour and a half to do. And obviously there is not a guarantee with TikTok, okay? I feel like with YouTube, there's more of a guarantee. I understand my RPM, what it's going to be, how much money I'm going to make. But with TikTok, there's that opportunity where I can make between $500 to $2,000 off of a video. Other ones might only be $2, but I almost don't care because I can push out so much more content over there and the opportunities there. So for me, when I was like, okay, I gotta like find a way to really prioritize my time as a content creator, it made so much more sense to pour more into TikTok because there was more of an earning opportunity for me over there than there was on YouTube. That's like a big one. Just like really understand where you're pouring your energy and why you're pouring your energy there. If you are struggling financially, like yeah, you gotta focus on the areas that are bringing in money, but to diversify your income streams and think about different ways you haven't tried before. Have you tried creating your own products? Have you tried it depends what level you're at of like creating your own products, coming out with merch, doing consulting, coaching, even taking on like brand deals, doing different affiliate programs. Like, are you a part of an affiliate program that is not paying you well? Can you join another one that's going to pay you a whole lot more? Do you just need to post more on those affiliate marketing platforms instead of just posting on your content? Are you actually linking shit? Are you actually linking shit to get those affiliate sales? Because girl, I'm not. I mean, I need to be doing so much more on my Instagram stories. There's so many different ways you can make money as a creator. And I think if you are stuck in like the, well, I need to do this, or like this is the only way to do it. Like, I never would have thought that TikTok would become my main source of income. Like, I never would have expected that. So just try new things, diversify, and also have a little bit of fun with it. Let me actually refresh this and see, like, by chance since filming this oh, well, the last one is I love your toy content and everything. What's your most underrated little people toy? I will keep that to the other platforms. But thank you so much for sticking with me. If you guys have any content ideas, videos you want to see, let me know. I know a lot of people are like, bring the vlogs back, bring the vlogs back. I just need to figure out how that's gonna work, okay? Doing this is far easier for me. This like works within my life right now. So we'll figure something out. But thanks for being here. Thanks for watching.